Hi folks, it's Alicia and welcome back to my channel and happy Tuesday. Oh folks, well at least it's Tuesday here, but I think it's still Monday night where you guys are, or for most of you, not all of you. I'm 7 hours ahead of New York and Florida, so it depends on where you live, whether you're LA, whether you're Australia, wherever you are in the world. Folks, I should not be left alone in a city full of magic. When I show you what happened today, you're going to be like, uh-oh. Yeah, well, tomorrow I'm going to the desert, which is a very good thing. Put Alicia in the desert because Alicia should not be in Tel Aviv for more days right now because, folks, when I show you, you're going to understand. But I am going to the desert tomorrow for 3 or 4 days. I'm going to send you some footage from there because it is magical, folks. I'm going to the Dead Sea where you can float with just sitting down and read a book, and it's like heaven. And when I show it to you, you're going to be blown away. You just literally, because of the salt, it's naturally buoyant. You don't need to work at it. You just literally sit in the water. I think this is where Jesus walked on water because literally you can walk in this water and it looks like you're walking on water. But maybe this isn't the place because supposedly that's at the Kinneret, or what they call the Sea of Galilee, which by the way is also very pretty. But I'm going to the Dead Sea. Anyway, so let me tell you why it's a good thing I'm getting out of the city. So this morning I had breakfast with a friend of mine who lives here. And it's a friend I met a long time ago because when I was 16, I graduated from high school. Or I finished high school, I guess, yeah. And I hadn't yet turned 17. I was born in November, so my birthday's in November, and so I'm a fall baby. So I was still 16, and I decided that I wanted to travel. And one of the less expensive ways and safe ways to travel back then, I'm embarrassed to tell you, like 30 years ago, I'm in my 40s now, so it's almost 30 years ago, was to go to Israel, because you could live on something called a kibbutz, which was like this socialist-based commune idea where you worked for the organization and a job, and they paid you room and board, and you earned a tiny salary that allowed you to go traveling all over Israel. So my parents let me do this, and I lived in Israel for a year between high school and college because I finished high school early. So for a year I lived in Israel and I toured all over Israel and I supported myself. And actually, you want to know something, folks? That's really when I grew up because I hadn't been away from home other than to summer camp. I'd gone to New York on a trip when I was 15. I'd gone again a little bit later, but I hadn't gone really away. And this was the first time I lived away from home and I had to work. Like I had to work every day. Literally, I got up at like 5:30 every morning, and it was a big change in my life, and I had to work hard. They put me first in the kitchen because I didn't speak any Hebrew, and I had to peel like 1,000. I plant for 1,000 people, and I did a really hard job there for like a month. And I remember the director thinking, "You're never going to last here, girlfriend," and then I proved her wrong. And what's funny is that that sort of has been the story of my life ever since. I'm super hardworking. I don't know where that comes from, if it's like a family value, but I am super hardworking. So I like wowed her, and then I got promoted to the dining room, and then she figured out that I'm really good with kids, and I ended up with a great job, actually. I ended up like spending the last 7 months of my time there working in their school, and I was a teacher's assistant, even though I was really young, and I somehow earned the director's respect. But anyway, long story short is I made a friend, and that friend and I have stayed in contact ever since. And so today, that friend and I hung out. Well, folks, here's the problem with this. That friend is very good friends, turns out, with the owner of my favorite trim shop. And this is the problem. Let me tell you why this is a problem. Because that meant that we had to go in and say hello. And then when the person who owns the store realized that I'm good friends with this person, who suddenly the price points dropped further and I got a major discount. So my friend told me, buy whatever you need now because this is a major discount and I don't know that she's going to give you this when you come by yourself. So folks, I did a little holiday shopping. I'm not going to tell you for whom because some of you who watch me regularly, some of these items are for you. So I'm just going to show you what I got. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the magic of this, but it's super beautiful and delicate, and I didn't buy it the other day because it was pricey, but with this new discount it was way more affordable. So this is like super fine delicate lace Look at it. That's gold. That's glittery gold in the middle. It's super elegant, super fine, super gorgeous. So I got a bunch of that. Oh yes, folks, this is a little out of control. And then I got this mint and pink one, which is so cute, actually. So many people I know would love this one. Even people who aren't shabby would want this one to go with a whole bunch of projects. It is so pretty. But again, this was a little pricey because it's super soft and delicate. So it's really good quality. That's why it's expensive. More expensive than, like, let's say the one that I got at the dollar store. But I got a bunch of that. And then, because, you know, it had to get out of control. Look at this, folks. Do you see this? Okay, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but this is lime green and mint. And this is like a super delicate, fancy, I don't even know how to describe this to you. Like, it feels like silk. It's not silk, but that's what it feels like. And I only got like half a meter of this, but it was super beautiful. And then, it just gets worse, folks, I'm telling you. So then, I want to make a Memdex for that individual Nye that Kathy did a VR for, but I don't actually own. I do have black and white at home. I've been interested in doing a black and white project, so I have been collecting black and white at home, but I didn't bring it. So I went and I hauled this because I took a look at the kind of thing that Nye likes. So I got that to go with that. And then, of course, while I was there, do you see the crazy that happened today? I know you feel my crazy, ladies. I know you do. Because you would have just been as guilty. Guys, yes, each pearl is hammered through again. Okay, so these are black lace and tulle rosettes with lace. I know, they're magical. I know they're magical. And I don't do a ton of black, but I'm going to for Halloween, which we won't even talk about right now because there was, anyway, you'll see. Whoa, amazing. Okay, well, it didn't end there. No, I told you it was out of control today. So she gifted me this, which I don't know why she gifted me this, because this was expensive by Israeli standards, but she did. I guess because I'm friends with the person I'm friends with. I don't know. But this was really nice of her. And then, well, do you remember I showed you this on the video the other day? It was a little pricier than I thought it was going to be, so I didn't buy it. Well, I did today, folks. Because with the discount, it was really inexpensive. Suddenly that price went real low. So I did buy quite a bit of this, so I can gift some to friends. All right, prepare yourself, folks. Prepare yourself. And I loved this for several of my friends, but I didn't buy it because, again, it was super expensive. But it wasn't today. Do you see it? Do you see the magic that is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, if you like bling, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it didn't end there. No. Okay, so for those of you that like shabby, check this out. Yeah, I know. And it's huge. Like, look at my hand. It's bigger than my hand. Do you see that? That's how big this is. Yeah. So I got a couple of these. Yeah, I did. And this is really lovely in person. Like, these are little baby pom-poms, like little tiny silky pom-poms. Look at this. Yeah, it's spectacular. All right, and as if that wasn't enough, then there are these. Yep, I know. Crazy. Today was a crazy day. I'm telling you, crazy. And then I liked this for one of my friends, and so she's like, I'll gift it to you for her. Yeah, look at this little thing. I don't even know what you do with this. I mean, this, I guess, is an embellishment. That's what they use it for here. But I was like, whoa. So that was a gift on top of the discount. And then I had to get a few of these little things because I just really like them. I don't know why I like them so much. I just did. And these were super cheap because she reduced the price again. So, like, these were originally like $2.50, and we won't even talk about what I paid today. It's embarrassingly low, and I'm not kidding. Like less than $1 low. So I got a few of those. And then I wanted this for myself because, you know, I got the other green one, which you saw I used in my flat mail. And it worked really well with the Flourish washi. And it worked well with some of the choices that I was making with like the pink and the darker green paper, Flourish. But now I have my other Maggie Holmes paper and it will not go with that. So I wanted to get this like really cute. It has like turquoise and pink and like green. It's softer and it's going to work better with my other paper, but it still reminds me of Israel. So I wanted to get this. Well, we won't talk about how little I paid for this today because it was like under $1. So folks, that was, oh no, there was one more piece. And then I got this. And this was actually normally expensive by Israeli standards. I asked her why, and she said it's because of all the sequins and you can just iron it on. But by Israeli standards, like, I don't know who's buying this because Israelis normally won't pay $5 for something like this. And that's what it would have been. It's not what I paid, but it's what it would have been. So I wouldn't have even looked at it. But then she saw that I thought it was cute and we struck a cheap deal. That was crazy. So I did end up getting it to put on a Happy Meal that I'm working on. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, so that was my extra trim day. As if that wasn't enough. Oh, folks, I just shouldn't be let out here. That's what the problem is. Okay, so my amazing dollar store is closed down for a week because they're doing massive renovations. And so he told me to go take a look at another little store that he thought I might like. And the truth is this store is far less impressive. That's all I'm going to tell you. Far less impressive. But it did have a few things that I'm going to show you. 3 things that I got that were really cute and really inexpensive. So I am doing, the one swap I'm doing right now this summer is with the zebra unicorn. That's what I call her anyway in my head, the zebra unicorn. It's really not her proper name. I can link it down below so you can check out her channel. Her name is Danielle. She does like a lot of amazing crafting. In fact, she is like probably one of the few people who actually makes something every day and posts it. It's actually impressive. I don't know how she does it. So I found these cute pens and they were really inspired by Made New to Create's all of those like mermaid pens from the expo that made me really want to get these. So I got these for the swap. But they also had these like adorable, I don't know if you can see them, but they're cloth folks again. These are like embellishments. They're little doves with rhinestones on them. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in a pack. They're really cute for $1. 6 for $1. So they're about an inch big each. So I bought some for friends and I also bought a pack for myself. And then I had to get these for Kathy. I'm cracking up because Mom Loves Disney has totally influenced Kathy, Catsell Creates, to like Disney. And I don't know what is going on, but ever since Kathy said that, I am seeing Disney everywhere in Israel. In fact, I took a small video that I'm going to upload today for Mom Loves Disney because I keep seeing Disney everywhere, including these crazy Disney shirts that I filmed for her. So anyway, I picked these up for Kathy because she now has fallen in love with Disney thanks to Mom Loves Disney. So I grabbed these to put in her Happy Meal package that I'm mailing from here. And they were like less than $1 each. So I got her the cute cats because they were just very cute. Look at them. Even if they weren't Disney, they would be cute. And then, of course, I had to get Tinkerbell because I just think she'll be able to do so many wonderful things with those. So I got those. And then these folks are handmade. Do you see that? Handmade stickers. And they're amazing. There's like, I think this is supposed to be a bridal gown, although it doesn't look like a bridal gown in person. And it's like a body form with like an applique with a flower, tulle, a pearl waistband, with like gloves with pearls, a purse, and then this like little pearl purse with like a big bow and this piece of stationery. Folks, this was $1 and they're handmade and they're really dimensional. So they only had 3 packs. I got all 3. I have so many friends that would want these that I was like, do you have any more? And she was like, no, that's all I have. So I just got the 3 she had. I would have bought more had she had more. And then I owe someone a flat mail package and she loves cats. So I got this there because I just thought it was really cute. Like really cute. Look at all the expressions and there's even a cat wearing sunglasses. So this also was $1, so I picked it up. And then the last thing I got is I did not bring with me my tape for doing Happy Meal. So they had this really cool, it's kind of a mix between a mermaid and a unicorn tape. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's supposed to be mermaid-like because look at the fins, but it's actually as unicorny as it is. So this was, oh yeah, this was $1. So I picked this up. So that was it from the dollar store, folks. Well, then there was one more stop. Are you ready for this? Just get ready. Hold on. Oh, this is really where it got out of control. So remember I told you I learned from doing my swap with Sabrina that I love vintage. And when I was doing the swap with Sabrina, I ordered a few things off of eBay and off of Etsy, but I have to be honest, it was really expensive to get vintage. And in Florida, I couldn't find any authentic vintage that was affordable. I just couldn't. I tried. So I was told by my friend that there's this great junk shop, like really great junk shop here. And so we decided to go today. I should not be let out of the house, folks. Nope. And not at these prices. I should not be let out of the house. Wait till you see one. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say to you. Okay. So I got 20 old photographs, and you don't even want to know it. You don't want to know what I got here. You just don't want to know. I'll show you some of my favorites quickly. Most of them are stamped with dates on them, and some of them are really old, folks. Like really old, and I couldn't believe it. Are you ready to hear what I paid for all of these? So for 20 of these vintage photographs, and I got a whole bunch that were beach themed. I mean, this is the only one that was bent. Every one of the one is in perfect condition. This one is bent, but I took it to mix up with sunny days and to do some interesting stuff. I want to do some experimenting, folks. Like I want to mix some of this with sunny days and with some other stuff. So I got some like different themed ones. But most of these are stamped with the date on the back and the photographer. Okay, folks, so 20 of these was the equivalent of $2.50. Okay? Yeah, big price difference, right? It gets better. Okay, so then when I was getting those, they said to me, do you like vintage postcards? And I was like, yes, I do. I didn't know how much they would be. So I was like, how much are they? And they were like, well, we'll give them to you, if you want to get like the equivalent of 10 cents each. And I was like, pardon me? And 10 cents each, folks. That's what I paid. And again, they're all stamped. So I'm going to show you. They're stamped, they're dated. Now, they had a whole bunch that were used that had date stamps on the back with postage on it. Most of the old ones, though, actually have a date on the back of them. So I got a whole bunch of vintage postcards as well. Because again, I want to try experimenting and doing different things. So I got a bunch of those for the equivalent of 10 cents each. And then they threw in some. But that wasn't the best part. Nope. These are the best parts. Get ready. Okay, are you ready to be blown away? So these are dated. I got 1968. Okay, so there's a whole thing in here. First of all, it's all authentic vintage. There's ads, there's Hebrew writing. It's amazing. This is amazing. I wanted to use it to make Happy Meal for people, and now I have it. So this is really what I wanted, okay? And it's amazing. And this is, so that's 1968. And I had to get this one, folks. I wasn't going to do it, but I had to do it. This one is also 1968. Because guess why? You're not going to believe what I'm going to show you. In here is an ad for Lee Harvey Oswald's arrest from the FBI. I'm not kidding. This is serious. There you go. No, sorry, James Earl Ray. Oh my gosh. Civil rights conspiracy, interstate flight robbery. Look. This is the real deal, folks, 1968. All right, so how much were these? 1968, stamped, and clearly 1968, guys. The ads in here are so funny and so sexist in some ways. But anyway, these have historical relevance. I couldn't believe this. So when I was looking at for Sabrina's, my swap with Sabrina, this kind of stuff was really pricey. Okay, do you want to know how much I paid? The equivalent of $3.25 each. So I got two. Look at this ad on the back. Can someone please speak to this? Please. Right, because you know that a girl holding a gun is super sexy, and of course that means she wants to have a cigarette. Yeah, this is what I mean, 1968, folks. We've come a long way. Maybe not far enough, but we've come a long way since this. So this was pretty spectacular. I was so excited. So that was my vintage haul, folks. So now I've been yabbering on for 20 minutes, and I think that's long enough. Thank you so much, everybody. Hit a thumbs up. Let me know if you like the vintage stuff. I'm super excited to blend those vintage photos with sunny days. I have a bunch of ideas I want to test out. And I'll prototype it, and I'll be honest with you if it doesn't turn out. You know that. I'll show you and be honest. Anyway, I hope the rest of you are having a great day. Sorry, I don't know where I went. Take good care of yourselves. Be super creative. I'm heading off to the Dead Sea for the next 3 or 4 days and to the desert, but I will try to upload while I'm there a video of the Dead Sea because it's super cool and I want you to experience it, and also the desert because the sunset in the desert takes your breath away. But the internet is terrible out there. So if I can't upload it till I get back, I apologize. All right, folks, take care and bye for now.